And how have you come to the profession itself? What made you want to become an attorney?
Parents. And when I say parents, I don't mean that either of my parents is a lawyer. I actually don't have lawyers in my family. But at the time I was growing up, first of all, I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to perform. I wanted to recite poems, dance, play a musical instrument. But at that time, being an actress was not sustainable and was not prestigious. And there were no good movies made in the country where I grew up at that time. So my parents said, you should be a lawyer. There were two options for kids like me from, modest families. And those were to become an interpreter. And that was supposed to be, that was considered a prestigious, profession and well-paid profession, or become a lawyer. Becoming a lawyer was more competitive, more difficult to get into the universities, and languages was not. So my parents said I had two options. I started with languages just because I loved studying languages, English, German. I spoke Russian, I spoke Ukrainian. So, but then I transitioned into law. And I joke that I am one of those cases where parents know better. I am actually extremely, extremely grateful to my parents for giving that direction to me, because as I started studying law, I fell in love with it. I just loved thinking, creating solutions, applying facts to law, digging for evidence, putting arguments together. Like, I really enjoyed all the 5 years that I had to study in my country to become a lawyer. And only then, when I came to the United States, I decided that I wanted to go to law school here as well. So to answer your question, my parents.